Hey guys, I ain't done a update on YouTube in a while. I know a lot of y'all probably even forgot I had a channel, but I'm moving away from my layout thing right now. Yes, I'm still going to run it from time to time, but planning and building a layout's a lot of money and stress on me. You know, it's just don't know really what I want. Don't know really, what I want in a layout. So I'm kind of going to be taking a step back from that for right now. Yes, I'll still be running them. I've bought a few new locomotives since I was last uploaded on this channel with my model train stuff. Sorry, forgive me for the mess. It don't look the best, but I'm going to show y'all what I am going to do though. I am going to start a shelving module for my model trains. I can't really build landscapes and stuff. I really haven't figured out how to do that. It's really hard for me to wrap my head around that. I got these trees and stuff from Hobby Lobby and all that, but anyway, I got 2 stories right now for trains, and I plan on adding more, but it won't be in my building because I'm planning on moving to an apartment here very soon, and I don't really want to install some shelves, but I'm going to take all this with me when I go. But anyway, let's start out the top. I'm really fascinated by the Pocahontas and Canova districts in West Virginia and Ohio. I go up there a lot and I'm a real fan and just can't get enough of it. I love the double track main lines that they got running through. You see a lot more action than where I do. Over here on main 1 or 2, it's got a Union Pacific SD70M leader with a -9 second 9169 pulling a grain train. You see those a lot on the Pocahontas and Canova districts. I love the grain trains. Love them. And then I've got on main 2 a H2 BNSF-9 pulling an SD70 Ace with some coal. I ain't got all my cars full of coal yet, but I plan on making like a Clinch Valley extension shelf or a Buchanan Branch shelf just for the NS coal. So this NS coal train up here will be very temporary. Power won't be, because I'm going to replace this with intermodal 40-foot cars, double stackers, but I ain't got no well cars yet. I do have these right here. I've got 3 of them. They're 40-footers. I got this one sitting right here beside this NS maintenance away truck to make it look like they're getting ready to do some work on tracks. But yeah, this up here is my NS Pocahontas Canova district. I want to add some more trees to it. I want a up here somewhere down there, I can't decide. I want to get me a 2-track signal bridge, so I'm probably going to do that. I don't know how to wire it and stuff to keep it on. I mean, I'm sure I can figure it out, but just for looks is what I'm really going for right here. I'd like to add scenery and stuff. I might do that, but hills might be a little bit of a problem for me, but don't really worry about hills on this section right here. I will get some more trees and grass, but that is my NS Pocahontas and Canova district. And plus I have limited track with my 4x8, so I kind of was glad I had enough to put all this together. But as you can see, they all ain't got coal in them, so yeah. Down here on my second is the good old Clinch Field. I live on the Clinch Field. I love the Clinch Field. Modern and modern day era for it. Don't really know the specific, don't really got a specific location I'm modeling after on these to say. I'm just going by what my heart desires right now. Got me a little extension off the main line here with a GP38-2 with a caboose. And got me a couple more ethanol cars on the way to add to this to make it look like it's pulling it up the clinch field. This one would be the one I'd put mountains on because, well, like I said, I don't know how to do it, but I got my bunch of trees on here. It's pulling an ethanol train through the mountains. I've got a YN2 AC44 and a SD70 Mac pulling. So yeah, I put that house there too, make it feel like it was a little clinch fieldy. You know, just making it feel like it's in the mountains of Southwest Virginia or Northeast Tennessee or actually Eastern Kentucky too. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on right now. I'm moving away kind of from the watching them go around and around and around. I'm not getting out of it either. It's just, I'd like to do shelving stuff now. I know it's a wild idea, and people's like, well, why don't you run your trains and stuff? Well, I still will, like I said, but I just like this look stuff, you know? It makes it look cool. I like looks, you know? But half of these engines are just DC, but the other half are DCC, but don't bother me. I'll dust them off eventually, but right now all this is temporary until I get permanently moved. I'm trying to get an apartment, but yeah. But like I said, my next train I'm gonna be working on after the ethanol down there on the Clinchfield part's probably gonna be my intermodal for Norfolk Southern. I'm a sucker for foreign power on any railroad, but NS, it just looks so good on NS, foreign power does. But yeah, but that's what I got pretty much going on. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the support. Thank you. Bye-bye.